Hello everybody, it's Haugh here at the Rain A1A, and today we are going to be talking about the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 trailer, I say teaser, and the gameplay reveal. So let's just kind of get right into it. Make sure, if you do like the video, make sure you hit that like button below, consider subscribing, and comment below as well, because I want to know your thoughts. But here's a meme of the day, made to us by our lovely friend Awkward Turtle, Alec, love it. He's been making loads of memes with me lately, so I kind of need to get to grips with that. But yeah. First impressions, it looks like a breath of fresh air. It really does. Because I've just got loads of positive vibes about it. I don't know what it is. We all thought that Call of Duty was going to die a slow and painful death. And let's be honest, for a few months, it did. Apex has taken over, Fortnite's starting to come back up again, PUBG even starting to come back up there in the Battle Royale scene, and Battlefield flopped quite hard. Enough about that. But yeah. Now with the trailer, I am very aware and very conscious it was a trailer made full of set pieces from the campaign. So let's not kid ourselves. You know, all trailers do that. All trailers look awesome, except the Advanced Warfare one. But no, it looks good and it looks like a genuine breath of fresh air. So I can't wait for that. Now it seems to be adding that we've got adding an underwater mechanic. I hope it's better than the way Black Ops 3 implemented theirs. Because you could just like you had jet skis on your feet. That was a bit mad. But yeah, kind of interested how they take it, because they've got a pseudo-realism thing going on there. So yeah, I haven't seen it properly, haven't seen actual gameplay of it, so I'm going to hold judgment on that as well. But the gameplay just looks a bit tighter and a bit more. The mechanics look like the Modern Warfare ones we all knew and love, but just a bit tighter, a bit more refined. So it'll be interesting to see how that works. If there's going to be people just like slide cancelling all over the place, or if they're going to cut that shit out. Because let's be real, that's a bit annoying to deal with. But yeah, it looks good. We're looking at the gameplay side of things. I must say, the person playing the game must be in their 60s or 70s, because they're so slow and so old. Like their reaction speed's terrible. But it's fine. It's fine. We all know that the game's not going to be played like that, but it's fine. The weapons do look good. They look really good. So I'm happy with that. It's rumored we're going to have an ACR, potentially an intervention, but look, to be honest, guys, it's not going to be the same intervention. It's not going to be the same ACR as the other games. It's going to likely be somewhere in... Because let's admit it, Infinity Ward's better at balancing weapons now than they were in the Modern Warfare 2 days. Everything was OP in the Modern Warfare 2 days. And those developers then went on to make Titanfall, where, again, every weapon was OP. So, yeah. So they've kind of got a little bit better at that, but I am looking forward to the gunsmith. It looks like you've got the ammo modifiers returning as well. That looks really good. SOCOM's coming back, confirmed. Oh, can't wait for them videos, guys. Make sure you all subscribe for that, because if you're like kind of new here or haven't really been like watching the channel that much, we do a lot of off-meta stuff. We had a lot of EBR action, SKS, SOCOM. We had lots of that. Like we kind of created metas outside of the game. We were on the Bruin and the DMR before anyone else, so yeah, sorry about that, guys. But no, like, yeah, seriously, we're going to be doing the same thing here. And now that I've actually got a team of people who are recording footage with me as well, it's going to be so good, and I'm so excited for the Modern Warfare days. But yeah, RTX. Now, I appreciate that most of you are on console. I appreciate that not everyone's got a RTX capable graphics card. Now, this isn't me boasting, this isn't me flexing or anything like that, but I do happen to have one. I've got myself an RTX 3070, and the RTX does look really good, and I can't wait to actually get that in use, because it did actually look really good on Modern Warfare. It was one of the earlier games where RTX was implemented, and you actually kind of had a hard time telling when it was on for other games, but on that game, it was so good, and yeah, it was just amazing. And it looks great here, and RTX is being implemented in a more efficient manner now, so hopefully it's not going to be too much of a burden on the system too. And if it is, I'll just buy a 4080, it's fine. I'm saving up for one. I don't have the money just kind of buy one out of a wage or whatever, but like, you know, I have been saving up, so when that card drops, I will be ready. But yeah, it's all looking good, and I genuinely have faith that this will make Warzone unreal again. Now, I do prefer multiplayer, but I know that you guys want to see a lot of Warzone content, and that's fine, because that's what a lot of you guys are playing. but also you guys don't mind watching the multiplayer content, it seems, when I was experimenting with the start of Vanguard, so long as it's Warzone like related. So yeah, it's looking good in that regard. But I am genuinely looking forward to the game, and it looks like a natural sequel to Warzone. Let's be real. Yeah, let's be real. The Cold War era and the Vanguard eras, they felt like you had Assassin's Creed 2, yeah, and then you had like PSP versions of games. It feels like that. Black Flag, sorry. It feels like the PSP add-ons, like, you know, and not a natural successor, but you know, it's in the same series kind of thing. A bit like what Apex Mobile is to Apex Legends. This is going to feel like an actual sequel, and I'm buzzing for that, because the developers at Infinity Ward must be livid that they put so much effort into creating a balanced, unreal game, like an actual amazing game, for basically Cold War and Vanguard to kind of poop all over it. Now, to be fair, they kind of probably got told it was going to be, they were going to be like implementing and looking after it a lot like later into their development cycle than what Modern Warfare did. So, you know, we've got to be fair in that aspect. However, I can't wait. I just want it to look really good. Get Raven off Warzone. Oh, I can't wait. Because, guys, I have missed Warzone, but I've missed Verdansk. I've got no time for Caldera, and obviously, as you guys know, I've not been playing it that often, so it looks good. But now let's talk about the Gunsmith. It looks interesting. So you can pick so many of the top rows. Exclusive Ace did a great video on this, but it looks like you've got your base barrel, an ammo like mod, stock, and something else that you can kind of just, you don't have to worry about point allocation when it comes to stuff like your suppressor, your extended mag, your sights. That looks like stuff that you do need to, that you only have a limited number of choices of. So interesting. I'm hopeful about it, and that's probably my problem, because I am a bit hopeful about it. But it looks like you're gonna have. It looks like you're gonna have what does it work out? 7 attachments or something like that. I'm sure you'll correct me if I'm wrong and call us something worse than shite. But yeah, it looks better than 5, because it felt like 5 wasn't quite enough. But Vanguard was far too spammy. Like, that was ridiculously spammy. There was no need for that. You could have a weapon that did everything on Vanguard. So, and no one wants that either, because it makes the game unfun. It makes it unbalanced, and it takes away the tactical side of the gameplay. If you can just have a gun that does everything, then why do you need to think about making sure you have a class that has range and you got a bit up close? Or you can just have your guns just dominate like short and mid range, and the other gun dominate mid and long range. So yeah, you're gonna have to think about building your weapon again, which is what a lot of people really loved about the original Warzone. So yeah. Now GingerFox has got a bit of a different opinion on the contrary about this. He reckons it should be pick 10. I'm interested to get your thoughts on this, guys, as well. What do you think it should be? Should it be pick 10? The whole class? Yeah, classes. You can have a spec and a really good gun and have no perks, or you can have a good balance, or you can just be an absolute perk monster and just pick up other people's really good meta guns. Like, would you prefer that? Like, how do you guys feel about it? Like, that is something I want to know, because I don't think Connor's necessarily wrong. Like, I thought it was going to be like how it was in the original Warzone. You got your perks, you got your 5 attachments, primary, secondary, grenades, and stuff like that. And pick 10, I thought would have been interesting to see. Well, would have been really interesting to see how that actually worked. So yeah, I'm kind of happy about this change. If it's better or worse, then pick 10, we'll see. But we've never seen pick 10 in Warzone, so we'll kind of, yeah, it's gonna be interesting how that goes. But I suppose there are a few faults with that, in my opinion. I would like to see pick 10, but if this system's going to be better, then I'm all for it. But with pick 10, if you're doing a 2 loadout drop strategy, you can essentially pick 20. So like you can pick up your really, really, really good gun, and then you can pick up your really, really, really OP perks. So unless like they reset like the gun, like for example you don't drop the gun when you hit a loadout drop, you just literally, like One Man Army from Modern Warfare 2. Do you know how you couldn't drop the gun when you were doing your One Man Army? Same for loadouts, your gun doesn't drop. And I think that would be a really interesting change if they implemented that in general on the system they've got there, because that's going to force people to pick Ghost or pick Overkill. I really think that's going to be interesting there, guys. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit subscribe. This is Haugh on the A1A Rain. Out. Peace.